Atlantia Vive, hello my friends, long time no see, sometimes but Britney Spears is playing now. I miss her very much. And I have to tell you something. It is about the Georgia Guidestones. Because we have an ongoing Ebola epidemic on Earth. There are 10,000 dead and 20,000 being infected last time I checked. Every 3 weeks, those numbers double. The mortality rate is around 50%, 56% to be more exact. 2.61 people get infected every day, and this number is rising continuously. It is like when you drop some water into a big stadium. Every second the amount of drops doubles. So at first second you will drop 1 drop of water, the next second there will be 2 drops of water, then 4, then 8, 16, and so on, 32, 64, 128, 156, 512, 1024, and so on, until the whole stadium is filled. And it will take 44 minutes. For the first half hour you will not see anything, and only in the last 3 or 4 minutes people will get drowned in water. So this is how it goes. There are 10,000 dead and 20,000 infected now. In 3 weeks there will be 40,000 and 20,000. In another 3 weeks, in 6 weeks, 80,000, 40,000. In 9 weeks, 160,000 and 80,000, and so on. Some experts say that the whole population of Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guyana, the French Guyana, will be extinct. That's 5 million people dead. And presumably the virus will stop. But it will not stop, unfortunately. The Illuminati plans to reduce the population of Earth to under 500 millions this year, 2014, because there is a cornerstone, like Jesus said, I am the cornerstone, which stands on the top of the pyramid. If you know, all pyramids have their top stone or their capstones removed. Why? Because those capstones are made of a special materials, usually gold, silver, or platinum, or another high level superconductor, which will conduct your energies up into the cosmos, and you will be illuminated if you stay at the magic point, the golden point, which is on the height of the pyramid. You look up and you see the apex at 1/3 from the base and 2/3 of the height of the pyramid from the top of the pyramid. So that is the place where razors get sharp by themselves. There is no need to sharp them. Fruits remain fresh. Meat does not alter. You will get young again, and so on. That is the top of the pyramid. And I encourage you. I have had a pyramid made of paper, which respects the golden ratio. If you divide the perimeter of the base, which must be a square, at twice the height of the pyramid, or the half perimeter of the base to the height of the pyramid, you will get number P, 3.1415926865, and so on. So 3.14115 actually. There are tools, iCruncher, with which the Illuminati have computed the number pi, or P, with the 12 trillions decimals, and they haven't reached its end or its periodicity yet. So it is an infinite number, just like the golden number E, which is 2.71. with 608 with approximation. So my friends, let me play some other videos and tell me the truth. The truth is that in 2016 in June or May, if the rate remains constant, however, if the rate of Ebola accelerates this year, we will have around 4 billion dead, 4,787,000,000 dead of Ebola. And there will be wars and more billions will be dead, and in the end, at the end of 2016, the Illuminati want the population of Earth to be under 500 millions. And there is a capstone, there is a stone put on the ground near the Georgia Guidestones, and under that stone there are time capsules, and the time is not set. It is said that these time capsules will be opened by the future generations on the date of, but the date is never completed. The date is not written down. It's not written down. So this is the truth. Under that capstones, you will probably find the fusion plans of the Illuminati and the secret cities of the Illuminati, which are made for their own survival. Why? Because it is unlikely that, like in the movie 2012, the survival chamber will be located in China, and the ships, while the spaceships, while not the actual ships, like the ships in the movie suggest the new spaceships which the Illuminati already have. They were not allowed to place spaceships on the movie. But logic dictates that the Georgia Guidestones need to guide the survivors of the human race after the new Ebola epidemic and the new World War III, which will start, if you read the Protocols of Toronto, the Protocols of the Wise Men of Zion, you will find that the First World War was designed to break the Tsar of Russia, to remove the crown from my head. The Second World War was designed to give Russia control over half of Europe and America control of the other half. And the Third World War will start between Jews and Palestinians in Israel, and Arab and the other Arab countries, in order to make a Holocaust. There will be a nuclear war, a limited nuclear war. Already we have had nuclear explosions in Syria, and the purpose of this is to make Jerusalem the new capital, like it is written in the book of Apocalypse, of the Revelation book, that Jerusalem will be like a new bride and all the past will be gone. The Jews will be completely wiped out, not the Khazar Jews, which are the 13 tribes, the Jews which live in Israel, the 12 tribes will be completely wiped out. And the others will also be wiped out, and the new Jerusalem will be the new capital of the white race, or the survival of the human, because Africa will be wiped out first by Ebola, then China will be wiped out by Ebola, and so on. South America, Eastern Europe, so on, and in the end had a happy ending. Only Western Europe and Northern America will remain, or I'm not so sure about this, because the Illuminati plan the Americans, Canada, USA, Mexico to be the sacrificial lamb, so this region will also be destroyed by nuclear fire, like they will destroy it in the times of Lemuria. So what should I say to you now? Live happily ever after. The Scottish referendum brought an end to the UK, because now there are 80 million people living in England, 4 million people living in Scotland, 2 million living in Wales, another 2 million living in Northern Ireland. Why is that? Because there was a policy of killing the newborns in Scotland and impregnating the Scottish women with the first. The English king sent his English lords to rule over Scotland, and they had the right of prima nocte, which means they have the right to fuck up and leave pregnant every women which got married in their lands. So they overbreed them. The English were fewer than the Scottish, but they overbreed them. And now the Scottish decided against independence, but now also with 44 to 55, MI5 had a lot to say in this, but now I must say to you that the English are also demanding those 80 million people, which are much more than those 4 million living in Scotland, demand to have their own rights. So UK no longer exists because every county in England will want to have its own de facto independence. This is the Illuminati plan to divide the whole humanity, beginning with the European Union, which is the cobaye, into which is the mouse for testing, and also Romania will come next, into small self-administrating regions, which are easier to control. So this is how the future probably play out. I cannot stand against them because my mandate is over, but the mandate of my sister Artemis singing here has just begun. Goodbye.